Hi everyone, this is Rose from Little Miss Rose and welcome to my May Plan With Me video. This month I have joined the craze and I am going to be doing an Animal Crossing theme. And for this month I've made some stickers which you can find in my shop. Now I'm not sending physical stickers at the moment because of lockdown in New Zealand. We're at level 4 currently and we're not actually allowed to really do anything, and I'm playing my part by not sending out mail and not adding more pressure to the mail system by sending out non-essential supplies. So instead on my shop you can find these stickers as printable stickers, so if you're keen you can purchase those and you'll get a PDF file, a PNG file, and if you have a silhouette machine there's also a silhouette cut file for you as well. Now, I actually got Animal Crossing on the day that it came out, and we've been in lockdown for the past 4 weeks, and honestly it's all I've been doing. I've hardly used my bullet journal because we've not been out working, we're not doing our usual activities. Literally we're just staying home. We'll go out for a walk once a day and shopping once a week, but that's about it. I am absolutely obsessed with this game. If I could, I'd probably play it like 16 hours of the day, but I have kids, I've got a husband, I've got to look after everyone and, you know, do the usual mum and adulting thing. So unfortunately I can't play it as much as I want, but oh well. Also you can see I've copied the Animal Crossing icon and using that for my cover page here. And this month I am using my Staedtler Triplus liners, which I bought probably 3 or 4 years ago when I first started bullet journaling, and they were my favourite pens, also my only pens at the time, but they're still going strong. I love them. They've got nice vibrant colour and a lovely thin tip, and I'm adding colour using my dual brush Tombow pens. All the supplies I'll use I'll list in the description down below, so go check that out if you're interested in the items that I use. So I'm just adding some extra detail with the fine liner and also a grey Faber-Castell brush pen. Then I'm just going to add a little catchphrase at the bottom, which if you play Animal Crossing you'll be familiar with this one. Catch some bees and chop some trees. So this brush pen I'm using is just a cheap one that I got from Daiso, which is a Japanese store, probably cost me $3. And then just adding some star detail with the felt tip end of my dual brush pen. And that is my monthly cover page. Now, just a word of warning, I'm not actually doing a full monthly setup this month. We are still in lockdown, as I've mentioned, and we're moving out of that in a couple days. Even though we're moving out of it and things are opening up, we're going to be having takeaways available to us and people can go back to work. Everyone is still encouraged to stay home. So personally for me and my family, our life is not changing since me and my husband can both work from home and the kids will be kept home from school for now. So I'm not doing a huge setup since the last week. I barely used my bullet journal because we're not in the real world. We're in lockdown, not much is going on and we're just enjoying the days as they come. So instead of my usual full 2-page calendar, I'm just doing a 1-page calendar for a quick overview, and down the bottom is where I'll put down any tasks, appointments, birthdays, things that I need to remember. There's not a lot of space, but I don't expect us to have many things. You can see the last 2 days of the month we were actually due to fly to Bali for about 10 days. It was our first big family holiday that we'd planned, but that's obviously cancelled, so I used some cancelled due to coronavirus stickers. So I tried to list these stickers on Etsy as well, but they were removed because I was told that I was going against their rules and trying to profit from a major natural disaster or pandemic or whatever. So instead of that, I'm going to leave a link down below, and if you want them, you can just download them for free. So no one can accuse me of trying to profit from a major pandemic. On the page next to my calendar, you can see I used some date strips on that page, and if it was a normal month, I would probably use those date strips to, you know, put in my tasks and appointments and stuff for those days. But instead, I think I'm going to use those for a word a day type thing. I don't know, I'll decide once May starts. Even though life's still a little bit different, I'm still going to do a habit tracker because there's still things that I want to keep on top of, like exercising and eating fruit and making sure I call my mum every day because we can't actually see her physically. And I'm using little mini calendars for each of my habits this month. I'll just decorate that page with some stickers. You can see this month I haven't done any drawing at all. I'm spending most of my time on the headings of each page. And that is essentially it for my monthly setup. So as we move forward, I am going to show you some spreads in my bullet journal that relate just to Animal Crossing. So if you're an Animal Crossing fan, you will probably understand why I've created some of these spreads. But first off, I created a sticker, and this sticker is my character name, which I've been really original and called myself Rose, and my island is actually called Monkey Island. That's a bit of an inside joke between me and my husband, and if anyone ever gets me to name any island in any part of my life, it will probably always be called Monkey Island. I can't think of anything else. And on the page next to that, I have created a page where I can list all my friends who also play Animal Crossing, and underneath that I'll list their name, their character name, their island, and the fruit that grows on their island. So some of you may have been wondering where my April Plan With Me video is. Well, let's see, I did actually create a Plan With Me video. Well, I filmed it, I haven't quite finished editing it, and then lockdown happened and Animal Crossing happened, and to be honest, I haven't really had much motivation to do much in the past month. So that video is still unedited, but if you are still keen to see it, I think I'm prepared to finish editing it and post it. So if you want to see it, please leave a comment below, let me know, and I'll get that up as soon as possible. Okay, so for my next Animal Crossing spread, this is my morning chores on my island, not real life. If you play Animal Crossing, you know that you get up and there's certain things that you should do, especially if you have lots of friends and they like to come over and visit. So I've got my list here on the left hand side, which is check mail, hit rocks, dig fossils, collect shells, shake trees, collect fruit, sell fruits, check turnip prices, check hot items, go shopping, talk to all my residents, find the message bottle, log on to the Nook shopping, and water my flowers. And I'm going to do a crazy amount of little boxes that I'll check off. So each column will be a day for my list of chores. And then I'm going to just decorate this page with some more stickers. So as you watch me complete this spread, I'm going to tell you how I did my headings. Before I started filming, what I did was I downloaded the font that is the Animal Crossing font, and if you Google this and look it up, it is actually the Heavy Fink font. So if you Google that, you can actually download it for free, download it onto your laptop or Procreate. I use Procreate, and then all I did was type out the headings. In Procreate you can manipulate it so that the words aren't, the letters, sorry, aren't all in line, which I've done, and then I printed it out. And if you've got a bullet journal with thin pages, you can just trace those words. Now I've got an Archer and Olive, and the pages are 160 GSM, so they're really thick. There's no way you're going to be able to trace anything. So what I did was I cut out the words and then just stuck them down with washi tape, and using a pencil I traced the letters, and I pushed really hard and probably went over it a couple times as well. And then once you pull off the paper with the heading on it, you'll be able to see the indentation of where you traced it. You might need to adjust your lighting to make it easier to see, but then just use a pencil and then go over the indentations, and you have an almost perfect Animal Crossing font heading. And then I just used the brown fine liner to outline them and coloured it in with yellow, and added a bit of a drop shadow with the brown pen and also with the grey pen to make it pop some more. So that's a pretty cool trick. If you aren't good at hand lettering, you can use that trick for any sort of font that you can find online, and there are hundreds and hundreds of free ones, so give that a go. So my next Animal Crossing spread is to do with buying and selling turnips. So this happens, I think, a week or two into the game, where you can purchase turnips on Sundays, and then during the week you get prices of them which you can sell them for, and you have to try and make some money. So this spread is for me to keep track of the price of turnips on the stock market. Now, if anyone else plays and they have noticed that their store has been having just crap prices all the time, like mine, there are plenty of Facebook groups out there, and there's also the Turnip Exchange, which you can use to try and visit other people's islands that have good turnip prices. So I've been doing that for the past few weeks and been making millions of bells. It's been awesome. Anyway, as like my other pages, just adding some dots and stars and decorating with stickers. So this should last me a good 4 months, I think. 4 months worth of turnip prices there. And my last Animal Crossing spread is to do with flower breeding. You should know that if you plant flowers on your islands, they actually breed more flowers, and sometimes flowers in different colours from what you can actually buy. So this spread is for me to note down what flowers I plant and what hybrid flowers grow from what I've planted. I'm currently trying to breed the elusive green mum flower. I've never seen one. I haven't had any luck trying to produce one yet. So also, if you play Animal Crossing and you have one of these, could you please let me know? I'd love to see one. Okay, so for you guys that don't play Animal Crossing or have no interest in this, I'm sorry, this playing with me video has probably been super boring for you and confusing. That's if you even made it this far. But if you are a fan and you bullet journal, let me know what other spreads you have in your bullet journal, because I'd love to know your ideas, so maybe I could create some in my own. Just leave it in a comment below. If you've enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up as well. That really helps my channel out. And if you actually have any ideas for a theme for next month, then let me know. Next month is actually my my birthday month. I'm turning 40. So if you've got any special ideas, let me know. Otherwise, I don't know what I'm going to do. But that is it for my bullet journal this month. I'm not actually going to create any weeklies this month because they'd be a bit redundant. I'm just going to use the following pages to create dailies. I'll use the rest of my stickers to set up these pages as I go. I think I'll probably use the pages mostly for journaling, writing down bits and pieces for the day, and that's probably it. So here is a quick flip through of my Animal Crossing month this month. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please make sure to like, comment, subscribe. It really helps me out. I love reading your comments. I love knowing what your thoughts about my videos and also any ideas for the future. And hopefully I'll get another video up for you soon. Thank you again so much for watching, guys. Take care. Catch some bees, chop some trees. See you later.